Ready to have your mind blown by history's weirdest moments? Get ready for 10 facts so strange, you won't believe they're real. And if you love history this weird, hit that subscribe button for more videos like this. Number 10. The Great Smog of London. In 1952, a thick, toxic fog descended on London. It wasn't just weather. It was a deadly mix of coal smoke and pollution. Londoners were burning low-grade coal that released tons of soot and sulfur dioxide into the air. Normally winds would disperse it, but a temperature inversion trapped the pollution close to the ground. For 5 days, the city was plunged into darkness. Visibility dropped to mere inches. Public transport stopped, and people couldn't even see their own feet. Tragically, this pea super led to the deaths of thousands and prompted major changes in environmental laws. It was a literal perfect storm of man-made disaster. Number 9. Exploding trousers in New Zealand. Yes, you heard that right. In the 1930s, New Zealand farmers were using a new weed killer, sodium chlorate. The only problem? When it dried on their clothes, it became highly flammable. A stray spark, a bit of friction, or even just the heat of the sun could cause their pants to burst into flames. Farmers had to jump into water troughs to save themselves. Imagine explaining that to your boss. Number 8. During World War II, the United States created one of the most extraordinary and secretive units in military history. A group so unusual, it almost sounds like something out of a movie. This wasn't your typical squad of battle-hardened soldiers. Instead, it was made up of artists, sound engineers, actors and designers, people whose weapons were paintbrushes, speakers and creativity. Their mission? To fool the German army. Known as the Ghost Army, they used an incredible mix of illusion and art to wage psychological warfare. They deployed inflatable tanks, dummy aircraft and canvas artillery, all made to look real from the air. Massive loudspeakers blasted recorded sounds of trucks, marching troops and construction, echoing across the countryside to make it seem like huge armies were on the move. They even broadcast fake radio messages and left phony campfires burning to complete the illusion. Entire divisions of the German military were redirected based on these deceptions, saving countless Allied lives. For decades, the existence of the Ghost Army remained classified. When it was finally revealed, historians called it one of the most brilliant acts of military trickery ever executed. A true testament to how creativity and illusion can sometimes be just as powerful as firepower. Number 7. Victorian hair jewelry. In the 19th century, people had a unique way of remembering their loved ones. They wore their hair. It sounds a bit creepy now, but back then, it was a sentimental fashion statement. Artisans would intricately weave locks of hair from family members, both living and deceased, into beautiful brooches, rings, and necklaces. It was a way to keep a piece of someone you loved with you, quite literally. Number 6. Tsar Peter the Great's beard tax. In 1698, Russia's Tsar Peter the Great wanted to modernize his country and make it more like Western Europe. His solution? Taxing beards. He saw beards as old-fashioned and imposed a hefty tax on any man who wanted to keep his facial hair. Those who paid received a special token as proof. If you refused to pay, you'd be publicly and forcibly shaved. It was a close shave with the law for sure. Number 5. The Corpse Hotel of Japan. In modern Japan, a unique solution has emerged for a growing problem, a lack of crematorium space. So-called corpse hotels, or itai hoteru, offer a place for families to store their deceased loved ones in climate-controlled rooms while they wait for a funeral slot. It allows families to visit and spend time with the deceased in a private, respectful setting before saying their final goodbyes. Number 4. The Great Molasses Flood. Picture this. Boston, January 15, 1919. A massive storage tank holding over 2 million gallons of molasses suddenly bursts. A sticky 25-foot-high wave moving at 35 miles per hour crashes through the streets. It flattened buildings, trapped horses, and engulfed people. The sweet but deadly tide caused immense destruction and took weeks to clean up. It sounds unbelievable, but it's a true tragic and very sticky part of Boston's history. Number 3. Pope Gregory IX's cat ban. In the 13th century, Pope Gregory IX declared that black cats were instruments of the devil, This led to a widespread killing of cats across Europe. The unintended consequence? With fewer feline predators, the rat population exploded. This is believed to have been a major contributing factor to the spread of the Black Death a century later, as fleas on rats were the primary carriers of the plague. By trying to banish evil, they may have invited one of the darkest chapters in human history. Number 2. CIA's Operation Acoustic Kitty. In the 1960s, during the Cold War, the CIA spent millions on a bizarre espionage project, turning a cat into a listening device. They surgically implanted a microphone, a transmitter, and an antenna into a cat, hoping to train it to eavesdrop on conversations. Their very first mission, the cat was released near a park, but was immediately hit by a taxi. The $20 million project was scrapped. It was a true catastrophe. And now for the number 1 strangest fact from history: the dancing plague of 1518. In Strasbourg, France, a woman named Frau Trophea stepped into the street and just started dancing. She didn't stop. Within a week, dozens had joined her, and within a month, hundreds were dancing uncontrollably in the streets. They danced for days without rest, and many died from exhaustion, heart attacks, or strokes. Doctors at the time had no explanation, and to this day, it remains one of history's most bizarre and terrifying mysteries. That was 10 strange facts from history. Which one surprised you the most? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe so you don't miss our next dive into the strange side of history. Thanks for watching, and stay curious.